Look at this. There's 1,778 members in my trading group. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. This is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime, period. Period. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to thank everybody for smashing that like button, trying to get a like spike going. 1,000 likes a video, that's the goal. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I'm going to keep you up to date daily on everything that's going to make you very successful in the cryptocurrency space. Jumping right into the market. Did you hit that like button yet? Green day for Bitcoin, sideways for altcoins. What's happening here? We talked about this yesterday. I'm going to follow up with you today. A lot of good info. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end. 5 coins to 5 million. We're going to cover it. Biggest pump scheme ever. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $266 billion. Bitcoin at $9,800. This is the Bitcoin weekly chart. You can see previously on 2 occasions, the price action has been rejected by 10,500. So obviously Bitcoin's had some upside today. We're going to talk about that shortly. Bitcoin's approaching this upper trend line, just kind of depends on how you draw it. Are we there yet? I mean, we're going to need some volume confirmation on this, possibly a breakout and a retest would be even better. Positive momentum is increasing. Your falling wedge is almost being breached on the to the upside on your RSI. Now, this triangle could end in as many as 250 days, right? This price action could continue here and break out later. But when it does break out, we'll be talking about numbers like, again, first we got to get to 10,500 and break above that. Next overhead resistance is at about 12,000, and above that about 14,000. Okay, so potentially Bitcoin could be looking at $14,000 Bitcoin. Remember, this is a Bitcoin halving, not the altcoin halving. Okay, so be mindful that there's things and correlations that happened previously, months and months and months and months, that we remember as far as these altcoins moving with Bitcoin that may change going forward. And it's important to just understand, like, hey, it's not guaranteed, but it has happened before. There was a point where April Fool's rally back here, Bitcoin broke to the upside and all the altcoins started dumping. USDT pairs were double-digit red, but Bitcoin was running hard. People will sell their altcoins and go into Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, because it's going to be the big mover of the day. Okay, so understand there's a possibility. And also it happened back here, the run up to 20,000. So those correlations like, hey, I'm good with my altcoins because they're going to move with Bitcoin, potentially can change. It did happen today, and I'll show you that. So previously we talked about this bullish scenario for Bitcoin, buy the breakout of this triangle, 98.66 target, boom, 98.66, nope, 9,900. 9,900, pretty close. So again, I stated time and time again, the bulls need to put in a higher high, and it's happened. So again, this in essence just became this giant bull flag, right? Bitcoin broke out to the upside. Potentially, like I said, 10,000 is going to be overhead resistance, then 10,500. We just got to take it level by level, right? This is not about Babe Ruth calling the home run shot in the last game of the World Series. This is about being smart, locking in profits. This is not all or nothing. Trading is not, I'm going to sit down, throw 100 G's in Bitcoin and see what happens. Like you have the ability to scale in. You can buy small amounts on retraces. You want to buy support and sell resistance. You always want to think, okay, what's everybody else going to do? When are they going to take profits? I had people hit me up today, Chris, do I sell now? When do I sell? When do I sell? It's not all or nothing, right? If you feel like you are super excited about this market and you want to tell everybody about these trades that you're in because you're making a killing, everybody else feels that way too. And they're going to start taking profits based on that idea. Are we there yet? We will find out. But right now, there's a bull flag forming on Bitcoin 30-minute chart. Potentially another push higher. Again, 10,500 may take some time to play out. If we have some type of a retrace or a bounce, that would be in the cards also. It's hard to bet against Bitcoin right now. Okay, a lot of people are talking about the halving sell-off. Well, that happened one time out of 2 times. The first time the sell-off was 5%. So again, we just have to, it was a limited data set as far as the previous halvings go. Now, Bitcoin dominance. So this is a key factor, what happened today. And it started to play out. Bitcoin dominance shot up to about 69%. This is bad for the altcoins. Altcoins will suffer when this happens. Now it's trying to break this overhead trend line, right? This resistance level. And, potentially you got this double bottom and there could be significant upside, 72%. We see 72% Bitcoin dominance. These altcoins are not going to look good at all. Alt BTC pairs for sure. So then you need to understand that the overall market cap in USD value for these altcoins did break out of this falling wedge. So we could see a target, just kind of, depending on what happens, we could see a target, $88 billion. We talked about this before. So potentially a 10% gains across the entire altcoin market cap based on this breakout and bull flag to the upside. Okay. So it's important to understand that the USD paired altcoins it's easy to outperform USDT. When Bitcoin's pumping, these alt BTC pairs have to be, they're paired or being compared against Bitcoin. So they have to outperform Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's going up 5, 7, 10%. Then the altcoins have to at least do that or more to be green. A lot of people are talking about like all these coins are pumping. Well, not all these coins. A couple of coins are pumping. This person's like, no idea where this ZRX pump come from. It looks like a potential scam pump. Basically, basically part of the largest pump and dump scheme ever. This person says, hello, friends. Tika's just released his new 5 coins. These are the final phenomenon, as always. So everybody's like trying to resell his reports and whatnot. My thing is, you guys need to know what's going on. I don't want you to get caught up in these pump and dumps, right? You're going to get these huge spikes and these huge sell-offs in Tika Tawari's Palm Beach Confidential information. He even states, like, if you miss the initial pump, it's okay. Which really means, AKA, I sold the initial pump coins to my buddies, and they're in the inner circle, the anatomy of a pump and dump, right? That's how it works. And so he releases these coins. There's all this hype about it. Everybody's paying $2,500 for this newsletter. Most coins are pumping like crazy, selling off. And a lot of people get caught up in it and get wrecked. These are the coins that he's talking about. CRPT, TNT, ZRX, MCO, SNT, and Solve. Okay, so if you get these huge, crazy pumps, don't get caught in this upside. Remember, these fast-moving green candles pump quickly and they sell off. Okay, so just write these down. Keep in mind that, hey, Tika Tawari, he doesn't put any technical analysis behind what he does. He just has a big following, and if they've got $2,500 to pay for a newsletter, they obviously have some money to buy and pump these coins. More than 33 million Americans filed jobless claims in 7 weeks, even as pace slows. So again, a lot of people would argue that the U.S. economy is faltering, but these markets didn't get the memo. So let's look at this. So this is the economy over here in shambles, right? This house is is basically just rubble. The economy, stock market Front of the house looks good, all put together. Here's Bitcoin. Here's the Bitcoin mansion, gleaming, shiny, ready to move higher. To be fair, though, the stock market has done pretty amazing. It has a pretty amazing rebound. Now, you know who's making all the money off this panic situation? Well, maybe not all the money, but I'll show you that he's doing pretty well. Justin Sun and Tron successfully applied for a small business relief fund of $2 million from the United States government. And he got $2 million. So I'm glad that we could, in the United States, help Justin Sun out so that he could pay for the $4.5 million luncheon with Warren Buffett. Well, he has his IO that broke every record with 20x in returns. He just keeps on getting money. He's a billionaire for a reason. Glad to help you, Jason. Square Cash App Bitcoin volume continues to grow. Gross profit from Bitcoin sales nearly doubled in the last quarter. Again, life-changing money is coming because the FOMO is just beginning. Fear and greed factor here. People aren't even greedy yet. And that tells us there's some upside. This has been keeping me in a lot of the bullish ideas as far as Bitcoin goes. And you just have to know, this hasn't been updated yet. And this is older, from about 12, 14 hours ago. 49. This is a fear and greed index in cryptocurrency. People are not even greedy yet. We need to get to a point where, as far as like this massive pullback, a lot of times we see the greed factor way up here, and then you get a strong sell-off. I think that the opportunity for a huge blow off top, you see this huge wick right here? You see this huge wick where it just like you get this huge blow off top, you get like this huge epic pump to the upside. That happens too. They're trying to trick us. They trade against us. They're trying to take our money. Whales, smart money institutions, how can they do that? They will pump this price so that everybody FOMOs in, and all this new money is coming into crypto. They're going to buy the top, and they're not even all the way in yet, right? They're going to buy the top, and they're going to get, everybody's going to sell, take profits. Smart money's going to take all their money, and new retail gets wrecked every single time. And that's probably how a lot of us started off in this market. You know, immediately you buy in, this is it, greatest opportunity of a lifetime, and then you get wrecked and you're like holding because you think that if you sell, then you would be taking a loss. And then obviously the price continues to retrace, and then you're just sick. And you get to a point where a lot of people get their breaking point, and you get this capitulation like we had here at Bitcoin's move to 3,800, and people just quit the market. They're just like, I'm done. They panic sell out of fear. So you have to understand the psychology that goes into this. But yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some very greediness and then the big sell-off. You know, so do we have this upside to 14,000 or 12,000? I'll keep you guys up to date daily. Let's just take it level by level, but epic golden opportunity in store for us. This is the CME Futures, CME Bitcoin Futures open interest hits all-time high. Okay, now this has marked the top of quite a few of these run-ups. However, it doesn't always mean that. It just means that people have open positions or an interest in those open positions, and a bunch of people start trading when they think they've got a big move coming. Big move coming, watch. So this is the probability of Bitcoin being or outpacing the previous all-time high by the end of the year. So basically this is saying, hey, there's a 7% chance that Bitcoin breaks above 20,000 this year. 20,000, you think it's possible now? Anyone? 10,000. Let's go. We're ready. 10,500, next overhead resistance after 10,000, which is the psychological resistance. So this is the macro assets current year returns. You can see Bitcoin year to date is outpacing everything. Gold outpacing the S&P 500, outpacing the dollar and the WTI. Do you ever find yourself looking at these charts and it's just a blur? This is actually a heat map for Bitcoin. I think it's important to understand that less is more sometime with technical analysis. Like you can throw a little bit too much as far as indicators on here. Like you just want to find a basic, simple strategy that works for you and go with it. Once you're profitable, then you can fine tune your skills over time. This is USDT. They're saying that Tether Market Cap reaches $8 billion, up 95% year to date. Now, where do they get their data from? So is CoinMarketCap behind? Because it shows Tether at 6.4 billion. So I'm just curious where they got that number. The important thing about this is altcoins have decoupled from Bitcoin today. And I just want to put this out there like, hey, this is a possibility. This can happen. I checked CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin's up 4%. Altcoins are down. What the heck? Everybody was just confused, like what's happening? I've seen it happen where Bitcoin shoots up, 10, 12, 15%, and these altcoins are down double digits. All right, so you have to know that there's times where pivoting, when Bitcoin's running hard, potentially everybody dumps their altcoins. I had people hitting me up. They're like, I'm sick of this coin. I've been holding it for so long, and I just bought Bitcoin. Right, and that's where people are. You have to understand the psychology of this market and where people are at. And that's what happens, in the idea of these altcoin USDT pairs following Bitcoin can change. Now, it doesn't happen often. It happened during the run-up 2019 to 14,000 early on, April Fool's rally, really. And then it happened in 2017. So just know that this, not guaranteed, but hey, it's a possibility if you see this happening. That's why. And you can see shortly after, the altcoins started to turn green. So what people do is they'll buy Bitcoin and then altcoins get wrecked and then they move and pivot back into the altcoins. And so this is important to understand this money flow idea, right? The fiat comes into the market, goes into Bitcoin first. Then you'll see it trickle down to the large cap altcoins. We see the money move to the mid cap altcoins and then the small cap altcoins. The cycle is going to repeat itself. This is going to continue to happen, and we have to recognize which cycle we're in to know whether do we focus on Bitcoin or we focus on large cap altcoins, low cap, mid cap altcoins. If any of you guys feel like you missed the Bitcoin run up, listen, potentially there's upside left, right? This is a golden opportunity for a lot of people, and you just have to take it level by level. So again, know what you're doing in this market before it happens. If you miss some of this Bitcoin run up, these altcoins are getting killed right now. Alt BTC pairs are bleeding, and potentially they have more downside. Okay, and so what you need to understand is, like, they're very attractive prices on these altcoins, and there'll be a time. The reason why these altcoin market cycles and you get these 10x gains on these altcoins is because they get crippled by this Bitcoin price action, and then of course there's epic upside because they're down 90%. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.